Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. We are back with the next chapter of Monkey Island. I'm going to finish this, and then I'm not going to be playing anything by Telltale for a while. Because, dude, those guys are a-holes. They're a dead company, and yet they still manage to put copyright claims on random videos just for cutscenes of games I bought. Alright, so they're not actually providing anything to anyone.
To the pirate afflicting pox of LeChuck, the fates of Guybrush Threepwood and Morgan Le Fay are blown off course when they are swallowed by a lovelorn Leviathan. Much to Morgan and Guybrush's surprise, an uneasy alliance to escape the beast blossoms into a genuine friendship between the pirate and pirate hunter. A tidal shift that leads Threepwood to the elusive pox-curing Esponja Grande. But Guybrush learns too late that it is the wise pirate who prepares for the inevitable change in the winds as Morgan betrays him and returns him to the scientific clutches of the Marquis de Sange.
Is it betrayal if she's just doing her original job? The one they declared a temporary truce for? The only thing she's guilty of is not, confirming the temporary truce was over. Alrighty. They see me rowing, they hating. Can we get some dialogue here? Honestly, it's just me rambling on about watching a book. There we go. Okay, that's not dialogue. Marquis de Sange. He's a pretty good comedy villain. Goofy, foppy, lame, yet still dangerous.
30,000 pieces of silver, mon petit chouchou.
Man, inflation. 30 pieces of silver was the original betrayal.
Or I'll cut the difference out of your fluffy wig.
I got an idea. Why don't you let me go and I'll pay you double what the Marquis is paying.
Don't embarrass yourself, Threepwood.
I'll auction off my entire collection of autographed sextants.
Threepwood, you grossly underestimate the value of that which courses through your body.
Well, I've got a pretty good idea. Why, my spit alone once won me 8,000 pieces of 8 on Booty Island.
Then you should die knowing that you gave a priceless gift to science!
Except I'm cured, dummy. Look at me, no pox.
Finally, I've got this Threepwood, I've got the formula, and soon I'll have nothing left than life eternal! Oh, I'm as happy as a penguin sliding on its belly.
Don't befoul the name of penguins by comparing them to you. Hey, a rescue mob! Yeah, right, that's not how these things work. Ignoring her completely. I don't care if you're an angry mob, you don't ignore someone with a sword.
It's a welcome back party. I hope they brought ice cream cake.
Guybrush Threepwood. We've been waiting a long time.
How long? I've been gone like a week tops.
Hey, why can't I stop my legs?
What? No! No, come back!
This cracker croaker's got a date in the court of pirate law! You test tube tinker and Talleyrand!
What? And then the scurvy dog will hang.
You're not very good at insults. Those were both stupid. Cracker croaker? Test tube Talleyrand?
You! After him!
Hey, I brought you Threepwood, and you paid me. We're done here.
We'll just see about that.
So apparently some kind of voodoo controls him and makes him walk to court. That's actually a pretty good idea. Although, from what I understand, bail jumping is a lot rarer than TV and movies make it out to seem to make it out to be. I don't want to be executed.
Captain Threepwood! Having been found guilty of all charges, you'll be taken to the nearest ship and keel-hauled until your ravaged skin hangs in tatters from your bleeding.
Guilty? But I haven't been charged with anything yet.
You haven't? Where's that incompetent prosecutor?
Right here, Your Honor.
I know that coat. I'd say I know that voice, but it changes so
Sorry
much.
I'm late, Your Eminence, but old Stan had to in flagrante his delicto. And there was a line in the washroom.
Belay your excuses, you sniveling sea weasel, and get on with the charges. I've got grog waiting for me at Club
He's not flailing his
41.
arms enough.
Of course, Your Immensity. Your Honor, pirates and wenches of the gallery.
Half-assed stand.
This evening I will prove beyond a scintilla of a shadow of a doubt that Guybrush Threepwood is guilty of no fewer than 4 heinous crimes.
I thought there'd be 3.
Firstly, that he did knowingly engage in a bar fight that horribly injured the beloved feline of local pirate elder, Hemlock McGee.
And it's still good for him.
Secondly, during this self-same fight, Captain Threepwood spilled boiling nacho sauce on the exposed leg of Bosun Catherine Krebs, hideously scarring one of Flotsam's shapeliest gams.
Get him alive!
Thirdly, that he did conspire with one Joaquin de Oro to craft and sell counterfeit porcelain power pirates.
All about spreading the bugs!
And finally, that he folded, spindled, and mutilated this previously pristine ex belonging to Flotsam's newest arrival, Killick Hardtack.
What the heck?
Yeah, he did that to me.
He wasn't a citizen of Flotsam when the crime was
Having
committed.
heard the grave charges arrayed against you, how do you plead?
I plead piss off.
These charges are stupid. And believe me, I know from stupid.
Captain Threepwood, you're out of order!
I'm out of order. You're out of order. The whole mizzen-masted pirate legal system is out of order.
The defendant will shut his festering gob before the court shuts it for him!
Do it!
Sorry. I plead guilty. Will I get out of here any quicker?
Most definitely!
Great. Then I plead.
After the summary executions by keel hauling, hanging, boiling, and...
Scaphism.
Scaphism!
Scaphism?
Trust me, kid, you don't want to know.
Okay, then
If my phone wasn't in the other room, I would.
I
Check
plead
for
not guilty
scaphism.
by reason of
What it
insanity.
is.
You look pretty sane to me.
Sure, now, but any second I could start using monkeys as needle-nose pliers, or shooting myself out of trebuchets, or doing strange things with rubber trees. I'm crazy, I tells you. Crazy.
The defendant will cease his inane histrionics, or the court will be forced to yank out his tongue with a rusty shrimp fork.
Damn.
Okay, no insanity defense. I plead 1000% not guilty. Especially that last one about the ex.
Very well. Let it be recorded that the miserably guilty defendant has entered a plea of not guilty. Now, who would you like to represent your pathetic case?
Don't you have some sort of public defender?
A public defender? In pirate court?
Then what's the point of a court?
The maroon.
So that'd be a no then. Hey Stan, why don't you represent me? For old time's sake.
You mean those old times when you swindled me out of a ship, stuck me in a coffin for 3 months, scammed my insurance company, and got me involved with high-risk doubloon derivatives?
Yes?
I don't remember that last
Sorry,
one.
kid, nothing personal, but I stand to make a bundle in legal fees off these honked-off Flotsamites. They really don't like you.
Stan's hat looks a lot stupider in 3D.
I guess I'll represent
I used to
myself.
like that hat.
Captain Threepwood, are you aware of the old pirate court saying, the pirate who represents himself in court has a soon-to-be keel-hauled fool for a client?
Yes, Your Honor, and I am that fool.
Fine! Your move, counselor!
Here's your briefs, kid.
Okay, let's see. Play a perfect good X. Suspect but plausible. Cards hoping not making things up. 2P fine. Death by hanging. Thigh crimes, misdemeanors. Flamingo nacho sauce. KOC difficult. Court deems next to fluid caused It's not unlikely. Some other mix of food causes the burn. Flamingo's feline frightening. Cat seems traumatized. Court seen too many crippled pirates meticulously healed by a tonic of cash settlement. If the kitty moves an inch, the case is over. Counterfeit collectibles. We already know what this in court doesn't trust stool parrots. Their testimony is only firm as their last bribe. Defendant arrested in possession of Sunny Sea Sponge. He's speaking to the cops. Court is skeptical. Confiscated the artifact as a matter of policy. Defendant also parked with an unremarkable wedding ring that will likely be used to defray his funeral costs. The stenographer's dead.
Could you read that last bit back for me? Very interesting. I don't even remember saying exsanguinate.
I doubt you even know the word exsanguinate.
I'm not questioning your professionalism. It's just that I don't even know the meaning of...
It means
yes,
bleed
ma'am.
to death.
Sorry, ma'am.
Death by exsanguination means bleeding to death.
That paralyzed cat is creepy. Hey, hardtack.
Defense will refrain from addressing the bailiff in open court.
Sorry.
I'll talk to whoever I damn well please.
Why is it always an X? Why not T marks the spot? Stinkbeard's common laws for common pirates. Laws? Pirates don't need no stinking laws.
Fine, then we'll proceed with the execution.
On the other hand, maybe I could use a few good laws right now. Looks like there was one whale of a fender bender while the winds were blowing out. That's why I always sail defensively and carry state arm insurance.
Ugh. Hey, Stan.
Hey, Stan.
No fraternizing between the defense and prosecution while court is in session.
If you want to gab, call for a recess.
Where was the arm flailing? I call fraud.
If it pleases the court, I'd like to call Bailiff Hardtack to the stand.
Bailiff Hardtack! Oh, that's me. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate? I suppose.
Bailiff Hardtack, could you tell the court about your claim against Guybrush
I
Threepwood?
noticed Stan's not infected.
Well, back on Spinner Cay, I was getting ready to bury me modest chest of treasures, you see. My collection of spaghetti strainers, my silver paprika shaker, and so on.
Bullcrap!
When all of a sudden, this Threepwood bloke runs up to me, waving his arms and telling me to look out for a three-headed monkey that's right behind me. Well, naturally, I turned and looked, but there was nothing there. When I regained my composure, Threepwood was nowhere to be found. And worst of all...
Yes?
He dug up my perfectly good ex. It's ruined now.
Oh, come on.
He's all yours, buddy.
You're full of beans! Full of beans, I tell you! You're not allowed to approach the bench. Seriously, a lawyer who approaches the bench like that will be in trouble.
This whole story about your ex is a big fat lie, isn't it?
No, sir.
Come on, you're lying. Admit it.
No, sir.
Come on.
They won't all be this
Oh,
easy.
you got me, sir.
But why?
Well, I didn't have anything else to do after you killed me boss and left me without a job.
It's what pirates do!
Oh, I could have charged you with that instead.
No, you couldn't!
Your Honor, I move for a mistrial.
Granted! Bailiff Hardtack, as punishment for wasting this court's time, you will be compelled to wear Lizzing's wig of foppery until such time as I am no longer tempted to gavel you into a fine paste!
Ooh, it's delightful.
Suits him. Alright, the others are not going to be that easy. Painting? Oh, that's on the wall. I was like, that
Right
guy's
Honorable
not...
Justice D.C. Grosscup. 30 convictions, 0 acquittals, no survivors.
That's not something to be proud of for a judge.
Left Honorable Justice K.B. Popnecker. Lived on the bench, died under the table.
So he was a drinker. Alright. Yo! Judgy Pudgy.
I don't know what to do.
That's why you should have a lawyer, you blithering blatherskate!
Ah, you mispronounced it. You almost
Look,
were
Threepwood, it's
Gizmo
pretty
Duck.
easy. You can call witnesses for any of the cases. Once they're on the stand, you can question them, confront them with evidence from the evidence table, if it's pertinent to the case, or attempt to confront them with new evidence that you've brought into court.
You'd best be careful about that last one, though. Nothing gets on me nerves more than a defendant attempting to clog my court with useless chunks of jetsam.
And of course, you can always ask for a recess so you can check your briefs.
Thanks.
Alright. Alright, who are the witnesses? Krebs, Joaquin de Oro, Hemlock, Guybrush, me? I can call me?
I'd like to call Joaquin Jacinto de Meara Alfonso de Oro to the stand.
Man, he's better at remembering names than I am.
Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
See?
Senor de Oro.
Captain Doro.
Yes, of course. Why are you here today?
I was recently arrested for trying to sell a counterfeit Dark Ninja Dave porcelain power pirate figurine. A counterfeit figurine crafted by Guybrush Threepwood.
I thought you were collecting for yourself.
That wasn't so surprising.
Your witness, counselor.
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Oh, okay, so this...
Senor Doro, is it not true that you're an inveterate liar?
No?
So it is true that you're an inveterate liar.
No. Yes. I don't know. What does inveterate mean?
It means it doesn't have a
Objection,
spine.
Your Honor, the
I'm kidding.
defense is attempting to confuse the witness with big words.
That'd be invertebrate.
Sustained! The defense will take into account the witness's limited vocabulary.
You liar. Yes?
Me liar, no!
I suggest trying another line of inquiry, Threepnod.
Get my name right.
I have no more questions for this witness, Your Honor.
You may step down, Mr. de Oro.
That's Captain Doro.
Dr. Evil, not Mr. I didn't spend 8 years at Evil Medical School to be called Mr. Thank you. Oh, Austin Powers movies. Alright, I'm going to admit I'm not really sure exactly what I'm supposed to do next. I remember bits and pieces of everybody's case, but I'm going to have to leave to look for evidence.
Your Honor, I'd like to call a recess to confer with my client.
Bailiff, please escort Captain Threepwood to the brig.
It's only a brig if it's on a
Aye,
ship.
Your Honor.
It's a jail if it's on dry land, even if it's a pirate
At least I'm
jail.
not about to be dissected by a crazy scientist. Now to break out of here, find a lane and use La Esponja Grande to... Hey, what happened to my cool voodoo sponge?
All possessions will be returned to the prisoner once he has been cleared of all charges. In the likely event that the prisoner is not cleared of all charges, his property will be distributed to his heirs.
But I don't have any heirs. That I know of.
Then they'll be auctioned off at eBay.
eBay. Ugh.
Hey, guard!
What do you want?
Aren't I entitled to some bread and water?
Bread and water? I pride myself on providing Flotsam's prisons with the finest in haute cuisine. Wait here.
And this is entirely
Right
pointless.
here. Huh, that's funny.
Ooh, loose patch of
This
plaster.
part of the wall looks like it's made of pretty loose stuff. I wonder if I could dig my way out. This part of the wall looks like it's made of...
Yes, yes.
Thought he'd never leave. What the... It's solid steel under here. Hey, where's my dinner? My haute cuisine.
Oh, the prisoners don't get any food. That's for the guards and judges. Delicious, too.
Jerk.
Then piss off.
Hey, guard!
What do you want?
Monkeys. Lots of them.
Has this jail got any reading material?
I'd suggest reading your legal briefs. You might need them.
It's like 5
Okay,
pages, and I
I'll
read
get
them.
right on that when I need something to put me to sleep.
And they're not even full pages of...
I want to see my lawyer.
Your lawyer?
Yeah, you might have heard of him. Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate at law.
Fine.
It's a good thing this guy's
All right,
stupid.
Counselor. Judge Grindstump says you got 5 minutes.
That should be more than enough for this piece of scum. I hope you had a good excuse for dragging me out of bed at this ungodly hour. I'm worried about my wife, Counselor. She hasn't sent me a letter in weeks. I wouldn't worry about her, Guybrush. We're taking very good care of her on my estate. Very good care. You scurvy backstabber! Guard! I'm quite done with my client. I'll get you, Threepwood, if it's the last thing I do.
Sorry about that, Mr. Threepwood. I know those prisoners can be a rowdy lot.
Think nothing of it, Mr. Hardtack. Now, where can I find a good grog?
Club 41's right over there, sir.
Yeah, but I don't have a card. Oh well. Hey, Jacqueline!
Lou? You? Coral? What happened to your eye?
I'll tell you what happened to my eye, smarty guy. When I dug up that phony Dark Ninja Dave you planted,
Alleged, yeah.
allegedly planted, I got a speck of dirt lodged in my eye. A week later, it got infected, and Dr. Descent had to cut it out.
Yeah, I just bet he did.
Now I need a glass eye.
You know, I can't help but notice that you don't seem to be afflicted by the pox of LeChuck.
Oh, don't remind me. All the other pirates have gotten the pox, so why not me?
Because you're not a
Thought
pirate.
about the possibility that you might not actually be a pirate?
I am too a pirate.
Okay, you are a pirate. I'm sure the pox will be coming for you any day now. Why do you want a glass eye? An eye patch is much more piratey.
Eye patches are so last month. All the cool pirates are getting scary glass eyes these days.
The hooks are still cool, right?
I guess, but you really can't beat a glass eye.
I can't remember what movie it was, but there was one movie the killer had a little smiley "Have a nice day" emblem on his glass eye.
What are you in for?
I got arrested for trying to auction a counterfeit Dark Ninja Dave figurine at eBay.
eBay?
You know, that day with the auction thing.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily for me, Stan got me a reduced sentence in exchange for my testimony against you.
Me? What did I do?
You were the one that made the counterfeit Dave in the first place.
Oh, yeah, that. Look, I'm sorry about the jail time, but you've got to stop testifying against me. I've got a wife and scores of pirates to cure.
You're going to cure the pox?
Eventually, yeah.
Oh, I'd like that. All these poxed pirates are always making fun of me for not being poxed.
Well, come on then. Let's do some business.
Maybe. What can you offer me in return?
Monkeys. Whole lot of monkeys.
I've got a line on a genuine Dark Ninja Dave porcelain power pirate autographed by Dark Ninja Dave himself.
That is a very poor joke, senor.
I got a crate full of fine leather jackets back in my hold that have your name all over them.
No thanks. Leather makes me chafe.
I don't want to think about that.
I'll let you have your pick of my autographed sextants.
Ooh, do you have one of those limited edition Vasco da Gama sextants?
Yeah, but you can't have that one.
Oh, what about the Ferdinand Magellan quad action sextants? Hmm?
Yeah, but you can't have that one either. On
Fanboy.
second thought, I really don't want to part with my sextants. How about I get you a glass eye for your eye hole?
That sounds interesting.
And it's a deal.
But
I knew there'd be a big noisy butt somewhere.
Noisy butts are the
I
worst.
want a really cool glass eye.
And what, pray tell, makes a cool glass eye?
It has to have a really cool color. Like the color in the eyes of those nasty poxed pirates when they're really, really angry.
I'll see what I can do.
You got it.
Associating with hardened criminals like you can't be good for my legal situation. I'm out of here.
Adios.
Alrighty. I'll talk to Stan shortly. You know what? I'll talk to Stan now. Actually, I'll talk to Stan next time. It's been a while. I need to go ahead and call it for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, or subscribe. Or not. I'm not the boss of you. I don't tell you what to do. Good night, everybody.